Hello, this is Transformers fan G138, and I'm here with a video review of the US release of the first edition Vehicon. And unfortunately, I don't think this is of the same quality that the original first editions were released. Although this one, from pictures, and of this one, which is the same mold as the other first editions, I think I actually like the Transformers Prime version of this guy better. And I think that's the only one. Okay, so, for quality issues, I'm not 100% sure, but I do have a couple first edition Bumblebees, and I have the pink RC, and from what I can tell, this is actually not as good quality plastic they're using. This is more brittle. From the first editions that I do have that were the original first edition releases, they feel a little bit more flexible. They're not as rigid. They're not as fragile. And that's evident right here. I mean, with putting in this pin, this panel, this window pane panel is cracked almost all the way across. You can really see it right there. That looks like a gouge. That's actually a crack all the way through the plastic. And it's a little disappointing. But, that being said, it rolls pretty nicely. His gun does clip on here or here. So that's nice. No other place you can peg it, but it's not bad. You can plug on right here like it did in the show. Not really too much of a fan of this version of the car. However, I really do dig this version. It's not too different. However, I do like the proportion in front of the wheel a little bit better. The proportions of the wheels on this guy is slightly better. Although the overall size, this guy is more classic deluxe size. This is more Fall Cybertron Prime series size. The size is definitely evident. It's a huge difference. This is the size we're looking forward to now. This is like, I think this is one of the reasons they didn't release these in the US initially. Is not because that I think they're afraid that, you know, the whole parents' mentality, oh, I just bought a toy that looks the same, but it was much bigger for the same price. Why would I buy this one or another one from this line? I mean, chances are our parents wouldn't notice that, but yeah, that's a theory. Okay. So, overall, the car isn't terrific. The underside, the underside of this one I kind of like better. This is, again, like the only one I actually like better in the Prime series. Everything else I like better in the first editions. But, that being said, it's still not terrible. There's an army of these guys, so place them on the shelf. Not too bad. So, without further ado, I will go ahead and transform him. And, yeah. So, bumpers. I really don't like this guy's transformation too much either. So the arms, you just unclip everything and move them down. It took me like 5 minutes to figure out how to transform the legs back into car mode last night. I shouldn't have, but it did. That's what I get for staying up watching The Walking Dead all night. And then transforming Transformers. And then the toe is folded up inside here. There. And that folds back up. I really don't like the feet. And yeah. Okay, so after a minute of transforming the feet, roughly to the way there should be. So that's that. This is the tricky part. Getting the arms down enough to fit underneath the rest of it. Once it is, just fold this up, flip this down, plug it in, move the head up first. It's easier to do it this way. Plug this back in. Man, that piece. This just falls apart all the time. Again. Okay, so come back here, flip this down, flip this up. That sits there. These just move up. And plug into the back of this chest plate, which it's not, because this piece fell off again. I really, really hate this transformation on this guy. There. Everything's plugged in there. Flip this piece in on each arm. Flip out the hand. Pull down the arm a little. And pull down the arms a little bit more. And there you have him in robot mode. Oh my god, I do not like this guy's transformation. So, his gun, he can't hold it, but like in the show, you can transform his arm into it. And then there's a hole inside where you can plug it in. Which I've not had an issue with up until now. So you literally got to fold the hand back into a door to fit this on. And then once you do, you kind of have a sort of kind of somewhat weapon. This part, this feature right here with it becoming his hand is the neat part of this mold. Ugh. But overall, this is the one I'm not pleased with. I don't like the transformation, and I don't like the proportions in vehicle mode, and I really don't like how it looks in this mode. If you're planning on trying to track down these guys, if you're buying them in a set of 4, go ahead and get this guy. If you're looking to just get 1 or 2 of them, skip this one. It's not worth the aggravation. That's my recommendation. But here's the articulation. The feet are very loose and have no sideways motion. He does have a knee joint, but this back panel gets in the way. Swivel up by the hip, ball and socket joint hip. waist swivel, but it's plugged in to and that does move. However, it moves everything else and unplugs his entire chest. Irritating. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Again, this is not one of my favorites. It's aggravating to deal with. It's cool that they finally releasing the first editions, but very irritating. He does have a little bit of ball and socket joint here in the arm, with a hinge as well in there. He's got a double hinged shoulder, and these wheels do move, but I don't know why you would want to move them. Oh, I guess to do this. Yeah, just they're fine staying there. I don't know, they move. I still find that a little weird. His head's on a ball and socket joint, so that's okay. Yeah, overall, not really impressed with this mold. And out of the 4 first editions I have, it's the only one I'm really not impressed with. Whatsoever. That pretty much concludes my video review. Oh, also, his hand has a little bit of movement too here. That pretty much concludes my video review. If you have any questions about the first edition version of Vehicon, and just out of curiosity, here's his package. It's got the stand inside it, got the artwork, and flip it around, you got that. Anyway, if you have any, see you around. Hope you enjoyed.